Hi, everybody. Oh, it was 111 on the camera when I started it up. I love that. I just wanted to start out with my singing bowl. I don't know why I just got this feeling to do it. I'm not great at it, as you just heard, but I am getting there. And I kind of just want the focus is on health. You already know the title of this video. I don't. But I've recently run into some issues with the healthcare system and was very, I don't know, I was really letting it get to me. And I spoke with a really good friend of mine who I actually met through this channel. We haven't met in person, but we've talked a lot. And I spoke with her, and she kind of grounded me a little bit about how I was feeling about this situation with my husband's health, and they just keep giving him prescription after prescription, and nothing is helping this issue with his throat, which I think is related to medicines that they gave him previously. And she reminded me that focusing on that is not helping anything. So it was a very good talk. It was I just needed to kind of be jolted back to what are we creating with our thoughts around that situation, and what are we still feeding into it, and why aren't we looking for an alternative that we know is out there, and that I know as a healer is out there. And so this morning, as I was sitting with the energies and thinking about it, my guides just kept bringing up, health and the healthcare system in America. So if you don't want to hear what I'm going to talk about, you may want to click off the video, because some of you may not agree with some of the things that I'm going to say. But my guides are going to bring through a message about health. And before we get into that, you may wonder why there's a lemon sitting here. I have lemons in a lot of the rooms that I spend time in, because lemons kind of absorb negative energy. It's kind of a natural thing. It's not super expensive. I also like looking at lemons. Lemons are just a cool fruit that I like looking at. So that's why there's a lemon there. I also use pieces of quartz around. I have one under the TV. I have one under my monitor. I have it around the corners of my home, because quartz also is kind of a brightener, and it rejects those waves that come off of our electronic devices. There are other things like shungite that people use. You can actually get a piece of it and put it on your cell phone. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So in that conversation, we were discussing Ayurvedic medicine. She knows about that. She knows about Ayurvedic lifestyles and foods. And so this morning I was looking up Ayurvedic practitioners near us, so that I can, bring my husband to somebody that can holistically help us with this issue, instead of just having him take medications over and over. Now, one of the frustrating things is that we got a DO instead of an MD. A DO is supposed to treat your whole self. This person evidently got a DO and doesn't really care about anything except what the system is doing. The medical system here in America is in a sad state of affairs because it's all about the money. I work as a front desk coordinator at a physical therapy practice, which is owned by a huge company that has a bunch of practices that they bought up in a bunch of states. The one that I work at has 17 offices spread all across Maine, and they have, as I said, other states. I just passed my 1 year anniversary there, and when I first started, it seemed like a great place to work and all that. Well, since they've bought up so many more places and they need more money to feed this machine they're building, it's become all about scheduling appointments. And scheduling appointments with the highest paying insurances. And I am very saddened by that, and I am very upset by that, and I have voiced my opinion that if somebody is being referred to us, it doesn't matter what their insurance is, they deserve treatment. And I'm probably not well liked by upper management because I say those things. And I constantly refer to the mission statement of this company, the supposed mission statement, and the vision and the values, which don't match up with let's get as many people in here as we can every day, and let's get the top paying insurances in here every day, and this and that. And I'm very discouraged about it. Can I leave the job? Not if I want to keep paying my bills and having health insurance. So what that does to me every day when I'm there is I just be myself with the patients. I talk to them, I make them laugh, I make them feel welcome. I do what I can do. I don't follow what they tell me about scheduling certain insurances first, unless somebody presses me to do it. I take the referrals in order and I call them that way. And so far, I've been able to keep my job, but I don't know how things are going to go. So the same things happened with myself and my husband. Here's an example. I don't have a managed care health plan. If you have a managed care plan or an HMO, you have to see your primary care physician every single time that you want to have a consult with a specialist. Every single time that you need a referral for anything, PT, OT, ENT, I can't think of orthopedics, all of that. Well, I have a PPO plan. A PPO plan is preferred provider, and I can see anyone I want at any time. I don't need a referral. So I don't have to choose a primary care physician, but this world makes you do it. Like I had to get on with this DO that supposedly was whatever, so he's my PCP, or thinks he is. Recently, I tried to schedule an appointment through the portal at this particular place who has all kinds of different providers, neurology, ENT, all that of their own. So I sent a message through the portal. Somebody grabbed that message and sent it to my primary care person. I called because they didn't reply to me in 3 days, and she said, "Oh, well, the doctor wants to see you first." And I said, "Why?" He can't do anything. I need to see an ENT because I'm having some issues with my sinuses. There's nothing he can do about that. I said, "I don't have an HMO. I don't have to see him." So I was very frustrated about that, and I just hung up without making an appointment and said, okay, well, I'll just go find an ENT on my own somewhere and try to get in with them. I haven't made the call yet because I was too angry and frustrated about this whole thing. And so anyway, then the same thing happens to my husband. He does have an HMO plan, but even though he's already seen urgent care for this matter, his PCP said he had to come in and see him too. So that means he had to have 2 different appointments trying to get a referral to an ENT for his throat. So we're both, America is just tying people up and tying them down and not being able to allow people to get the health care that they need. So I'm trying to change that. I'm going to, there is a medical medium that's about an hour and a half away from us, and I'm probably going to get a consult there. And I'm checking into this Ayurvedic medicine thing. So the thing about it is health insurance doesn't cover either of those things in this country. So we have to come out of pocket. The medical medium is $200 for a 2-hour session, which isn't bad when you break it down. And the Ayurvedic consult is $170. So that's $370 that we would have to spend to get, that's just for one of us. If we were both trying to do it, then we're looking at $700 or something like that. And, unfortunately, we just don't have $700 laying around. So, what do you do about that? Well, you have to either put it on a credit card or come up with some sort of payment plan agreement with them, and it's frustrating. But I'm putting it out in the universe, asking for my guides to help us with this, to give us a hand in helping us schedule this or finding a free consultation, or something of that nature that we can do to get going and to get healthy and to get well. Now, yes, I am a healer, and I did on my husband. It's, my husband is not quite up to speed as far as enlightenment goes, as I am. I mean, he does support me and believe in what I'm doing, but I did do a regression therapy on him, and we found out some of the causes, but I think he would take it more seriously if it was coming from someone else, so to speak. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm just, I know it probably sounds like a little bit of venting, but I also want all of you to get empowered and feel empowered about your own health and your own body. I want us all to listen more with our gut instincts about our own bodies and what our bodies are telling us. What is your body saying to you when you have a headache? What is your body saying to you when your wrists hurt? What is your body saying to you when you have a stomach ache, when you have nausea, when you have these things? What is our body trying to tell us, and what is the right course of action? There's a lot of herbs, and it takes a while to understand those. Luckily, a couple of towns over, I have Amulet Apothecary, and they carry a lot of teas, and they have a lot of knowledge. They have tinctures, teas, different things like that. So I can go in there and talk to them. Like, okay, this is going on. What do I need? A couple of things that I use in the winter are elderberry syrup. And that is really good for immunity health during the winter when cold and flu season is here. I also get fire cider, which is really good to take. You can take it every day if you want to, but especially if I feel like I have some sort of respiratory thing coming on, then I will take that fire cider, and more often than not, I don't get a full-blown sickness, because whatever it is that they make that with, and don't ask me, I don't know. I know that it does have a burning sensation when you take it, because it's got some, I think, apple cider vinegar and some other things in it. But anyway, so I wish, and I want to put in the universe that we need affordable herbal medicine, or our insurances need to start covering medicines of our choice. If we're paying for our health insurance, then we should be able to choose how we want to be treated. Okay. So I'm starting off with the Healing Spirits deck, and I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling, after speaking with my friend yesterday, I don't necessarily have anger about the situation. She told me that I need to feel empowered with what I know, and to listen to my gut, my guides, and what have you, and not be angry at the Western medicine system, because that isn't doing me any good. And she's perfectly right. She's exactly right. So I just need to figure out how to move forward, how to get the treatment that my husband needs, how to financially be able to do it. And that's just what I'm going to have to do. And as far as me at work, I don't go in there angry. I try not to be angry. I try not to let things upset me. I do my best to stay positive, stay grounded, stay happy. The patients never ever see if I'm upset about something to do with management and this whole stupid system. The patients don't see that in me. I won't make patients feel uncomfortable like that. Okay, so Gordon Smith, Healing Spirits. What do you have for us today regarding health, our own health? And I don't know what this video is going to be called, but hopefully something will open up in this reading. Oh, I forgot to say, today is Friday, September 27th. September is almost over, and I think October 2nd is the new moon coming in, right? I had those notes somewhere, but now I don't even remember. I think it's a new moon in Libra because I think the new moon goes with whatever the sun sign season is. And then I believe the full moon is on the 17th, and that's going to be in Aries, so fiery, October 17th. If you'd like to learn more about October energies, the Everyday Medium, Jamie Butler, she puts out, I just listened to it this morning, a video with her channeled entity or whatever, Maitland, and they just put out the October energies video. They tell you what crystals are good, what days are better for communication, etc., etc. And I listen to that before each month. She does have a membership on her channel where you can learn more. I'm not in that membership right now, and I don't know how much it costs, but the Everyday Medium, Jamie Butler. And you can go back and listen to September and see how that worked out, if you can remember dates. Sometimes I write down the different dates and I put them in my Google Calendar so I get reminded this is a good day to communicate. This is a good day for romance. This is a good day to blah, blah, blah. So, wow. Okay, let me give, whoops, all right, just about when I was going to put it down. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. That is exactly what I'm trying to do. And this, look at this card. Green heart chakra, healing energy. I use green energy all the time to send to people, and I'm getting really emotional right now for some reason. This card is beautiful, and it shows like a ring of spirits that are sending a ribbon of healing to this person in the middle who also has like a spark of light there. It's almost like this person, this spirit right here, is catching all of the energy that they're sending. Isn't that beautiful? It is beautiful. Okay. Thank you for sticking with me if you're still here. I don't know, maybe nobody will watch this video because I went on for 13 minutes before I started doing anything. Sometimes, you know, we just have to talk about things and, you know, just have to get it out there. I need to know, do you agree? What are your thoughts? Have you had, you know, are you trying to break free of Western medicine yourself? I mean, I would love to have a Zoom chat with anybody who has experience with this, who has feelings about this. If you know about things like Ayurvedic healing, Chinese medicine, things like that, herbal supplements, I would be more than happy to talk about it. Or if there's a website or a practice you want to recommend to us, I would also welcome that. Okay. I feel like there's more to say from this deck, and I'm sorry that the shuffling is taking so long, but my guides have told me before that when the right message needs to come out, I can't rush it. And I don't necessarily like to shuffle off camera because I don't want anyone to think that I'm just picking cards and putting them up there. I hear a dog barking and I don't have any neighbors. So I'm like trying to figure out what that is. We had a fire in the wood stove for the first time this season last night because it was rainy and chilly, but now we're going to have 3 or 4 days of 70-degree weather. So really weird here in Maine right now with the weather patterns. Okay. Okay, Spirit. I really feel like there's more that you want from this deck. They're just not letting me put it down. They're not letting me put it down. If I was a good video editor, then I could fast forward this part when I post the video, but I'm not a good video editor. Not yet. I would love to have the time to take a class and figure that out so I can do more with my videos to make them easier for you guys to watch. Okay, they're telling me, they said it a little bit ago, but I was like, is that me or is that you? They said, cut the deck and take the bottom and top cards. Okay? Okay, Spirit. I will. Bottom top. I love my guides. Okay, bottom card. Listen to the voice within when it persists. How funny. Listen to the voice within when it persists. That's a 39, which is a 12, which is a 3. Right? Look at that. Listen to the voice within when it persists. And because this is a reading about our health, this is what I started talking about. What is your body telling you? Are you listening to your body? What is it telling you? And then this is a 5, change. It is time to move forward. It is time to move forward. It is time to move forward in good health. It is time to pursue good health. It is time to pursue what is right for you and your body, right? And I love that because we had heal the past and fix tomorrow. It is time to move forward. So funny enough, the way that I put those up there, and look at the colors, aren't they gorgeous? This first one, this 39, this 3, well, in the row, how they had me place them. Listen to the voice within when it persists. And this one is a number 8, which is mastery and infinity. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. And then it is time to move forward, which is a 5, which is change. I just love it. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what do you want me to use? Okay, gold foil deck. Okay, we're going to get some tarot around this. Health and healing, healing ourselves, mind, body, spirit, connection to healing. One thing is, when we're feeling an illness, perseverating on that and continuously saying, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, cancel, clear, delete, I am not sick, we continue to be sick. You know, so what I do, if I do have an illness, is I will say, I'm feeling better every hour of the day. I'm feeling better. I'm starting to feel better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I say that as much as I can remember to say that. And I'm telling my body and my cells to get on with the healing. You know? So, you know, we have to feel into that. We have to try to remember what it was like to feel better. And you know, these things take time to master. You can't just wake up one day and be really good at that. There are people that it takes years and years of practice. It takes years and years of practice to get to the point where they can heal themselves in a day. And there are people that do that, right? But it takes practice. And I, unfortunately, I'm going to admit I'm not super good at that because I get distracted with all the things that I'm doing. And that was another thing that my friend and I talked about yesterday on the phone. I had told her that, you know, I've been wanting to soak my feet for like a week, and every time I get ready to do it, I say, oh no, I need to fold the laundry, I need to do the dishes, I need to da-da-da-da-da. And she said, when we hang up from this phone call, I want you to soak your feet. Right now, when we hang up, soak your feet, do something that makes you feel good, relax, listen to music, and don't feel guilty, because self-care is not selfish. And it's like, oh my gosh, she's so right. And I did. I soaked my feet in this beautiful herbal mixture I get from Amulet Apothecary. And it just felt so good, so relaxing. And I was just like, wow, why do I not allow myself the time to do this? And, you know, that was probably something that my body was telling me that I needed to do, right? For a week. Soak your feet, soak your feet, soak your feet. And then I didn't listen. Just an example. Okay, let's see what we have. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, happy, happy, and Page of Pentacles, new. And then Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Moon. Okay. All right, Spirit. Okay, this is how they want me to put these. I'll just set my beautiful hearts over there. Okay, so remembering that this is about our health. And we just had those messages about having a new start, looking at it in a new way. This is the Ace of Wands. This is action and passion. This is a new beginning. And it seems to come out of nowhere. So looking for that new beginning with your own health, okay? Be on the lookout for some message. It could be something that somebody just says offhand, or you see, I don't know, you drive by and see a sign for a wellness center, or, you know, something of that nature happens and you say, oh, wow, I'm going to check into that. This Four of Wands, more action and passion, but this is the happy family card, the 1111 card. Fours are stability or stagnation. You see how happy those people are in the middle. They're celebrating. And the Four Wands, which make an 1111. This is a very good, big message. 1111 is a very powerful, 11 is a powerful number. 1111 even more so, doubled, right? And then we have the Page of Pentacles. This is the physical, okay? In this reading, where it's not going to be about money, okay? This is a message or a new beginning, or and not innocent, but inexperience in this new beginning, in this earthly physical thing. And this is where I am, and maybe where some of you are, where it's new. We're trying to get there. We're trying to learn about it. We're trying to take better care of ourselves and learning about that. But this Ace of Wands and this 1111 Wands card, we're leading us and guiding us to the message. What is your gut saying? What are your guides saying? What are you feeling about your health? Where do you want to go with it? And then this is 10. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10. 10s are completion of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Wheel of Fortune, what my guides are saying is sometimes healthcare is like a roulette wheel. Like we throw in our marble with an appointment, with a medication, with a whatever, and we don't know what the hell it's going to do. Like, we're like, okay, we'll try this, we'll try that, this is recommended. So sometimes the wheel is just that, roulette, right? So we want to take more control of that. We want to take back our control. We want to be the one that's going to turn this wheel and make it stop where we want it to stop. Right? Wow, Spirit, jeepers. I've never had that kind of a message come out with the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Tower. Perfect, right? Perfect. This is the breaking down of old beliefs. Spirit, you are so good. My guides are so good to me. They're always right there. They are doing this. I'm just the channel. So the Tower is a breaking down of old beliefs. It is something that happens that changes things forever going forward. It's, you know, in the other deck, it's like a crown popping off. This is the top of the building, literally blasting off. And these people are flying through the air, falling down. I mean, they're not falling to their deaths, but a certain belief, a certain something that you have about your health or about the healthcare system or something you've been thinking about. My guides are telling me that I'm not the only one that's been thinking about this, that I'm not the only one that's been dealing with this, that there are a lot of people out there that are struggling through with healthcare, with their doctors, with going to a practitioner and telling them your symptoms or what you feel, and they're just completely ignoring it and telling you to just take this pill or what have you. So, the Moon. The Moon represents our shadow side, things that we don't want to see, things that we don't want to face, things about ourselves that we don't advertise they're giving me. It's also can be about things that are hidden from you or from us. Yes. Ooh, tingly. Okay. So sometimes it is really hard to find those practitioners that are not all in with Western medicine. It's hidden from us. It's hidden from us in that our healthcare doesn't cover those practitioners a lot of times. It's hidden from us because we have to dig and dig and dig to find somebody. I was just doing it before this reading, trying to Google it, and you're putting in holistic healthcare or Ayurvedic medicine and blah, blah, blah. And then you have to look through this long string of things, but the internet is constantly trying to direct you somewhere else, other doctors, or at least that's what happened when I did it. So things being hidden from us, right? That's very difficult, and we have to help each other find those good places where we can get health care that actually cares about us. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. So going back to the beginning, listen to the voice within when it persists. So if something has been nagging at you, your body, your mind, something you've been feeling that you need to do, maybe you just need to take a day off and rest your body and your mind. That could be what's nagging you. Maybe you don't have a big health concern right now, but you're getting stressed or you're having headaches or you're, things like that, tension. And you're not listening to your body that's trying to tell you, I need something. Hey, knock, knock, knock. Here I am. I'm giving you a headache so you'll understand that I need something, right? And then heal the past and fix tomorrow with that number 8. Okay, they want me to get the book, Heal the Past and Fix Tomorrow. Let's see. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. It is never helpful to carry painful memories through your entire life. So spirit healers and helpers are guiding you to the moment when it will be right for you to sit in the quiet of your own mind and invite them in to help you. You must use this connection to conquer your past hurts and go forward and reach your full potential. The spirit healers and helpers will let you know when the moment is right to cut the ties to the past and let go and grow. And of course, because this is a reading about our health, we need to cut our ties with our past beliefs, is what I'm hearing. It's about cutting the ties with our past beliefs. The number 5 card, it is time to move forward. When your thoughts have been stuck on the same thing for too long, it is time to move on to other things. No matter how dark and heavy the clouds of emotion that have built up in your mind, remember that above them is a light waiting to shine through. It is time to direct your thoughts to the power of the spirit healers and helpers who are ready to help you, and ask to be shown a way out of despair. Now, I definitely feel like that's a message for me because of what I told you at the beginning of this video, right? Ask this once a day until you feel the weight of the emotions lifting and the healing light raising your mind to better things again. Truly beautiful spirit healers are as close to you as your own thoughts right now. So we can all ask our guides and our spirits and our spirit healers to show us the way forward through this healthcare maze, basically, is what they're saying. And then looking out for that opportunity that you may see on a video, on an Instagram, on a Facebook, on a mention, in a conversation, that something will come through that is going to lead you to the next thing that is going to lead you. But we need to be aware and awake and listening. 1111, happy family. 1111, magical, powerful number. And then that Page of Pentacles, which I said doesn't have anything to do with money in this reading. My guides are telling me this is telling you the physical something new, a new start, just like that Ace of Wands, right? And then the Wheel of Fortune. Remember, the message from the guides was that we need to take more control and not throw in our marble into the roulette wheel if we've been going round and round and round with our healthcare provider about certain things. And we need to take charge, and we need to stand in our power. We need to speak our truth, and we need to move on to something different if that is not helping, right? And then that tower moment, breaking down our old beliefs that we've been raised with. When I was doing home health care, I would take, and this was years ago, I would be taking care of elderly people, and some of them who had dementia were on, like, 8, 10 medications. And I would say, well, what is this for? And what is that for? And why is she taking this? And I was successful. And this was years and years ago. I'm talking, let me think, oh my gosh, yeah, 24, 25 years ago. And I was successful in, when I took them to their appointment, asking their doctor, does she still need to take this? How long, and I was successful in getting medications cut down for some of those patients where the doctors don't often say, hey, I wonder if you still need this. Let's look into this. They just keep prescribing and prescribing and prescribing. Another little story that I can give you about that is my own thyroid. I went on thyroid medicine right before I went through menopause because my thyroid was really low. I had hypothyroid. I was falling asleep in the afternoon. And so I went on some medication for that, and I was on that medication for 9 years, I think. Was it 9? 6 or 9? I can't remember now. And then I said to my doctor, I really want to go off this medicine and have my thyroid checked again. I think it was my guides, to be honest with you. I don't know how I thought of that. She said, okay, sure, you can go off it for 6 weeks and then we'll check it. I went off it for 6 weeks, and this was back in 2016, I think. Checked my thyroid, and it was perfect. It was perfectly balanced. It was perfect number. I haven't had to take that again. When I told my new doctor, this DO, he said, oh my gosh, we better check that. Checked it, perfect numbers. So there's an example for you where I would have just blindly kept on taking them. And I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm telling you my story, that I just wanted to have it checked. I wanted to know, do I still need this? Maybe I was going through something premenopausally that was causing that hypothyroidism, and I'm okay now. And so it's 2016. So what was that? 8 years it's been, and my thyroid is still in perfect condition. Thank God. And I'm so thankful to my guides, to my angels, to my ancestors, whoever it was that gave me the notion that I should just check this. I'm so, so, so grateful for that. Okay. And then we talked about the moon, which was telling us the things that are hidden from us in the healthcare system. Things that are hidden from us or kept from us because our healthcare plan doesn't cover it. Things that are hidden from us because nobody tells us that, oh, hey, you could take this vitamin, or you could try this herbal tea instead of this liver medication, or what have you. Those things are hidden from us, right? Okay, let me see if there is another, okay. What is this one? Divine Masters. Divine Masters Oracle. Okay. So, whoops. Card from the Divine Masters. And I'm sorry for all the things, the stories. I hope, though, my intention is always to be helpful, right? To bring peace, comfort, and joy. I know that sounds like a Christmas thing, but that's what I like to do. Bring enlightenment, bring awareness. My whole thing is to try to help people listen and tune into their gut intuitions, their own bodies. What are, because we're born with gut intuition, and it's explained away and locked away and put away because it's not socially acceptable. As little kids, we can't go to school and say, well, I was listening to my gut this morning and it told me that I should probably eat an apple. Then our friends are going to be like, she's crazy. So, plus church, tradition, social norms. We kind of went away from listening to our gut instincts, and we need to get back to it. That is a gift given to us by the Creator. We are all healers, and I did do a video about that. We are all healers, and we can all listen to our bodies. And I do believe that everything is on this earth that can cure us. I do believe that. That we just don't have access to it because we never learned about plant medicine, herbal medicine. I don't know, meditation. We didn't learn those things. Well, some people probably did. They probably had very enlightened parents who taught them about yoga and manifesting when they were little kids. I believe that we're going to have a new generation of kids that do pay attention to those things. Okay, let me give it another shuffle. Okay, Spirit. What is the card from this Divine Masters deck by Kyle Gray, please? What is the best card about our health reading today? I like it when I don't have to go to work because I can spend as much time as I want on a reading. Although, yeah, I do have laundry and dishes waiting, but this is more important to me. This is the most important thing to me in my life. Well, beside, family and stuff. But I mean, as far as housework, errands, and my job outside of here, this is more important than any of those things to me. Getting the channeled messages out that my guides want me to give. Oh, wow. Kali Ma. That is so funny because I have seen somebody on Instagram that has been posting of messages from Kali Ma for days on end. This is divine severance. Cut the cords to drama, fear, and limitations. Wow, this couldn't be more on point. Divine severance. Cut the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. Cut those cords. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm just blown away right now by the fact that came out. Wow. Okay. Magical times, and then we'll get an animal oracle to close. I hope that this has helped. I hope that it has good information for you. I hope that it makes you think a little bit more about your own health and your path, the path that you're on with your health. And what are the things that you can do to be more grounded in your own health and your own gut instincts. I hope it helps you to think about taking a look at your health right now. Who is your doctor? Who do you count on to give you health advice? How are you taking care of yourself in ways that you can take care of yourself? As I said, I do take a multivitamin and a vitamin C every day. I do take vitamin B12. I'm, over 60, so that helps my energy. And I also, have those elixirs I told you about. The fire cider and the elderberry syrup. Elegance, the swan. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. Yeah, we are like a lotus coming up through the mud to see the light, right? To open up to the possibilities and the beauty of nature, because nature is healing. A simple walk in nature can be healing. I know I don't do that enough, and I need to. And we can do this whole thing with elegance and grace like a swan. We don't need to rush into our doctor's office and start popping off and being angry. And this, I really feel this to heart for myself because of how I was being yesterday. And I'm so, so thankful and grateful to my friend for talking to me and listening to me yesterday, and then bringing me down to where I needed to be, grounding me and saying, listen, you're wasting your emotions. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Kali Ma. Sever it. Sever the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. We are not limited beings. We are magical beings. And she also said that, and I'm getting goosebumps right now. We are all magical beings. Every single one of us. Every single one of us. So, my friends, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Please do give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share. I'm still needing 11 subscribers to get to 400, and that is my goal for the end of the year. I am still doing one-to-one readings for $33 for an hour over Zoom through at least October 31st. We'll see if it goes beyond that. We'll see if it goes, but $33 for an hour with me. If you prefer to have it pre-recorded, I will certainly do that. But I can do it live over Zoom or Facebook video chat. Okay, 3 animal cards came out. This is one of my favorites. Love. We cannot forget the power of loving ourselves. Love and respecting ourselves, our gut instincts, the way we feel. We know. If we listen to our bodies, we know, right? Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love, love, love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Dragonfly, magic. What was I just saying? We are all magic. We all have magic in us. We are magical beings. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. Another message about letting go. The magic of nature is in me. Another message about nature. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Of all the cards that we could get from that animal oracle deck, you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way, and so do your guides. We've got this, people. We've got this. Okay? Oh my gosh. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate you. And I am here with you. I am here. If any of you want to talk about any of this, I am open to it. We can chat over Zoom, okay? So have faith in your gut instincts. Have faith in how your body is communicating with you. Peace and kindness every single day.